Hello, Internet! So nice to see you. One of the problems that I found most common among us guitar players is that we get stuck in thinking scales on our instrument. And now, don't get me wrong. It's perfectly okay to know scales. It's very beneficial to know scale. And after all, I myself sell a course about scales and mode. If I didn't think it was beneficial, I wouldn't be selling this course. So, I don't want this video to become one of those videos against scales at all cost. At the same time, it is important that you don't let scales imprison you, that you don't get stuck in thinking only scales on your instrument. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how I helped a student stop being stuck with scales and make music instead. I highly recommend that right now you pick up your guitar and you follow along with what me and the students are doing. Everything I'm gonna explain seems really simple, really linear, sometimes even obvious. That is, until you actually try to do it and you discover that there is much more to it than it seemed at first sight. So, here we go.
Cool.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Great, you?
Good. So my question is, how do I navigate through scales while improvising without sounding stale or using a lot of the same thing over and over?
Great. Are you particularly tied to scales, or are you using scales because somebody told you to use scales?
I think that's kind of my go-to. That's really
To
like
use
my
scales.
best way to do anything I want to do is to just go to the scales.
Don't. Okay. The best way to navigate scales is to not navigate scales.
Okay.
You want to make music. Scales are a way to make music, but not the way to make music. Okay?
Okay.
Some people see like music theory like there's a bunch of scales and stuff you can build on top,
Right.
and that's it. No, scale is one tool. Okay?
Right.
So let's proceed in a completely different way. I'm not telling you what I'm playing. Okay, so I'm gonna tell this way. It's gonna be a bit uncomfortable for me, but okay. And I'm gonna play a couple of chords. And I'm gonna play this chord here. And this chord here.
Okay.
And you don't.
My
you have-
ear training isn't that good,
No,
but
no,
I'll
no,
do my
okay.
best.
So that's the idea. I'm
do my
gonna
best.
hold this chord. I want you to find one note that works on this chord. That note works. Those two notes work.
I think so. Feels
Okay.
like they work. Sounds like they work.
Yeah, keep going. That note was lovely. You don't think so, but the note was lovely. Okay, that's how you play jazz, by the way. Now, pick two of those notes. Only two. Only two.
Just these two.
Not close by. I want them a bit more far apart.
Oh, further apart. Okay.
That's enough. Very cute. Okay. You have only those two notes. I want you to work with rhythm. So no ta 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 ta. It's all the same, okay? Make something more interesting. Make me wait for the note. Play them one note longer and one note shorter. Play them on the upbeat, not on the downbeat. All this kind of thing, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That last one was pretty bad. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. So, thank you so much.
If anything, 2 notes are easier
yeah,
to study than a whole scale, which is 7 notes,
right.
And it also sounds better,
Yeah,
because otherwise you're just puking notes over the listener, essentially, right? So, you have no idea over what chords you play. You just played.
I mean, I could guess.
Yeah, you can guess, but when you were playing, you had no idea. You had no idea about the interval of those notes over those chords and what key you were and all this kind of stuff. So we just showed, you and I just showed, that you don't need to know all this stuff to play a 16-bar solo or something like that, okay? You need 2 notes.
Right.
You need to fool around until you find 2 notes that work, and then make them work, okay? Does not mean you may not study everything else, because, I mean, studying this case gives you more sound. It's interesting. You can find stuff you like. But the thing is, if you don't know the scale yet, that doesn't mean that you cannot make music. Okay? The scales are an added bonus in a sense, okay? I mean, knowing how a Lydian dominant will work and all this kind of stuff, it's great. It sounds great, but you don't need it right now.
Right. That's not the point. The point is making music.
Exactly. The point is making music.
Right.
And to make music, you don't even need to know the name of those notes. You just search for it. The only thing that stops everybody from doing this is that they are afraid that while they are searching for those notes, they're going to play one note that sounds bad, thus creating a system failure that will end the universe. Or not. Nothing's going to happen. That's the point, no? So don't be afraid of playing a few wrong notes here and there. But don't be afraid to put on a backing track in a key, in a random key. Don't even look at the key, okay? Have somebody else put a backing track for you, whatever. And then you just play, find 2 notes that works, and just work on them.
Just let the backing tracks play through, and they'll change keys. Don't look at your
And if they change key, you
computer.
find 2 new notes.
Yeah, don't look at what it is.
So here's the exercise for you. You're going to turn on the radio,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to improvise on whatever passes on the radio
Okay.
with 2 notes.
That's
In the span of the
awesome.
song, a pop song is 3 minutes and a half. You have to find 2 notes and make something interesting. And if you not change key, find other 2 notes
Yeah.
and make it work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but nobody will complain. Okay? And this will give you much more musical feeling and make you break new ground rather than studying, okay, but the A flat minor scale
Yeah.
on the 7th position in the first 3 strings over that other chord. No, okay? This comes later. This comes, it's important, but comes later. Okay?
Yeah.
Once you can make 2 notes work, then you can go and see this stuff because you know how to make it work. Otherwise, you just play scales up and down, and they don't work, and they never work because you never study how to make them work.
It's
Right?
huge. Yes.
No, it's not huge, it's 2 notes. That's the point. It's small, and that's the important thing. Okay? Everybody can do it, even if you have no idea what notes you're playing.
All right.
Make sense?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
That was a great question. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you see, those are just simple exercises, and they are really easy to underestimate, but they have a great return in terms of musicality on your instrument. So here is a short recap of the exercise. Exercise number 1, grab a backing track and use only 2 notes to improvise on it. Just 2 notes. Make them sound. Work on your rhythm, work on your phrasing, which means things like vibratos, slides, bends, etc. Make those notes sing. Second exercise, turn on the radio and improvise on any song that passes by with just 2 notes. Now you have to work with just your ear. You don't know on what key the song is. You need to find 2 notes that works and make something interesting. It's kind of like surfing. You have to get on with the waves and see where they take you. And it's a great exercise that will help you also hold your own in any kind of jam session, even if you don't know the songs and you don't know the keys. Just using your ear will help you making music. Now, if those exercises are actually too easy for you and you try them and you succeed with them immediately, or maybe you work with them for a while and then you get better at it, if you can make those two notes work, only then you are ready to learn your scales in depth. And so you are ready to check out my course, Master of the Modes. This is not a book, it's a complete video course on scales and modes on guitar. We start from scratch, we start from the correct patterns and how to connect them and how to visualize the whole fretboard at once, and we proceed on to how to use them in any kind of musical situation and how to use them on any kind of chord progression in a useful way that it's not too mathematical, that it's not too cumbersome. We focus on actual usability of those scales. If you like this video, smash on that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, otherwise YouTube will not tell you when I put up a new video. And if you have any kind of question or comment or feedback, please write them down in the comments. I always read my comments. This is Tommaso Zilio of musictheoryforguitar.com. And until next time, enjoy.